Good day, everyone. This is Dude along with
Tommy, hello. And this will be part 2 of our build of the Keeppley Onmyoji 100 Ghost Night,
Yes.
or 100 Ghost Parade, or
100 Demon.
It depends on whose translation you go by.
Yes.
And this is set number. Thankfully, there's a thing on the bag. K20114.
There we go. Now, what we've already done, bag 4, bag 5 are already opened and sorted.
Just to try to get rolling a little quicker.
The only thing we built some of the lanterns. Okay, now everyone is caught up on
what?
And this was the first video, part 1.
Yes.
Tommy now gets to build this side of the building, and suddenly this will lay flat again.
Yes. Here we are. Pardon me. I had a slight hiccup.
How dare. Yes, it is kind of interesting how we... Are you okay?
I think so.
Okay.
Anyway.
It is interesting how we ended up finding this set.
Yes.
Because originally we stumbled across the festival.
Yes.
Set. It's multiple.
Yeah, where it's a food festival essentially, especially.
Have multiple stalls and multiple boxes. So those will be multiple videos in the near future. But it's kind of like, oh, and then there's the main shrine or arena to go in front of. There's also some blind boxes. Those we're not as fans of the game per se, but loved the design.
Yes.
And the aspects of the Japanese mythology that's used.
Yes.
So it's kind of like, oh, let's go ahead.
Yokai and such.
Yes. We might decide to do some of the blind boxes to get additional figures, but that's less likely.
So far.
But we were going, ooh, let's get so we have a full display.
Yes.
And then we'll figure out where we're putting it when it's all said and done.
Yeah, that's always the fun part with us is we buy it and then, okay, where do we put this?
Yeah.
Let's see. There we are. This part, fairly straightforward so far.
Yes.
And I need these guys. And I need some lanterns. I need 4 of these. One, 2, 3, 4.
This would be fantastic if you could get an LED kit for it.
Yeah.
That's just the odd thought of the day going, oh, if only they made an LED kit for
It would
this.
light up very nicely.
Uh-huh. And you can essentially custom make one.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
That would take me a while.
Yeah.
Unlike the pre-made light kits where it's like, oh, it's easy to go, okay.
Go doot doot doot.
Take this off, put this on.
Yeah.
This piece is already drilled out for you with the LED inserted. That's a nice part about the different LED kits. But yeah, with all these lanterns, there's 9 LEDs would be needed right here, an additional 4. There'll be another 9 over here, plus what Kami is currently doing, and
yeah, there's quite a few lanterns here.
and that's just lighting the lanterns. Just going, ooh, that'd be a lot of wires.
Yeah. Trying to figure out here real quick.
So I will say this, and this is going to be scary because one time it's like this video was what blew up.
Yeah.
So if somehow get 100,000 likes, which 10 is a high for me, but nonetheless, I'll say 100,000 likes. I will make the custom LED kit for this. Well, I'll make a custom LED lighting for it with the directions and video.
We wouldn't be selling it.
No. Oh god, no. But I'd have all the parts and all used.
Got some nice little lanterns on the front now.
Yeah, that'd be an additional 8.
Yep. Here we go. That's part of that step. All right.
That'd be pretty, though.
Yeah. It would definitely be pretty.
Yep. But again, it's not a challenge I put out going, I'm thinking I'm actually going to have to back it up. That's the good news.
That's the good news for you.
Because, yeah, in theory, if there's 100,000 likes on this...
how on earth?
I should also have at least the 250 subscribers needed to monetize at that point.
Let's see. Not this one. This one. Come on. There we are. There they are, the little binocular pieces.
Aha.
So this isn't quite the same as the outbuilding that dude made.
No.
Obviously, by this stage.
It's similar in one regard and completely different in all the others.
Yes.
For example, this one has lots of lanterns.
Yes. There we are. That was a nice snap.
Yes. Sometimes they want to fight.
Yeah. All right. No, wrong piece. They show the assembly of this side from a very interesting angle. Because they show the piece being held up like this on the directions.
Ah. Yeah, some of the... It's great. Wait, what are you telling me to do?
Yeah.
There we go.
Pardon. Double check my work
No, it's
before
good.
moving on.
One side was in, the other was slightly off. Yeah, these are... It's definitely very interesting build.
Yeah.
Again, will be a very fun backdrop.
Ah, this is what this goes on to.
Ooh, very nice roof.
Yeah, they told me to style it before I did this, but I think it makes sense to work on it now that it's in place.
Mm-hmm. Putting the details on.
Putting the details on.
Makes sense to me. Sometimes it's sometimes much easier to understand what they're going for too.
Yes.
When it's part of the building
Yes.
instead of on the side. And I always found
Dang
when
it.
you go, I have nothing good to talk about. So that's the one downside of putting it on
Some
the
of
head.
these longer builds, sometimes there's more quiet spots because one of us is focusing and then we run out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
There we go. Alright. I think I've got that in place the way they want it.
This is also why we have the nice ambient background music by Fat Frog Studios playing.
Yes.
Cover up when I'm going. I've run out of things to talk about at the moment. Here, look at these neat little pieces
Yes.
that I have on mine.
Neat.
Step.
Obviously, that'll be a few
Yes.
before we get there, but
Yeah, I get to work on the front stage, as it were.
Yes.
I'm going to assist Kami by starting the lantern build
Appreciated.
ahead of time.
Hopefully not too much will need to be redone. Shouldn't be.
Yeah, from the quick glance in the book, looked like a mirroring of over here. It's just hard to get these truly straight.
Got a little doorway type or window type piece going on here. Some type of frame.
Yes.
This piece. It's very specific about you going there.
That's why you have to be careful with carpenters, always framing.
Yeah.
But I'll bump. I'll be here for a while. This is my channel. Haha. There's your bad jokes of the day.
Yes.
I hope that is the worst I go. Because that was pretty bad. Oh,
I've heard worse.
I have no doubt, but still.
I'm pretty sure I've made worse.
Oh, I'm sure I've made worse too, so. You know. Again, it's nice not having any stickers to worry about.
Yes.
And you're almost done.
Yes. It's moving quite nicely now. As soon as I'm going, okay, what? Basically, that's my reaction to the step I'm on now is what?
Nice steel pieces. As they mirror what was already done.
There it is. Put you there. There's that.
I'm assisting.
Appreciated.
And I am going to attach this to the main. So I got to be sneaky and do a few things ahead of time. Downside, I can't really do too much else to help.
Wow. Wait. Whew, this is a fun step. Okay. These two pieces. Oop. I don't know why that beeped suddenly, if you could hear that, but...
Hopefully that didn't get picked up by the microphone, but... Yay, cordless phone decide, oh, I'm going to charge now. It's been charging all day, what the heck?
Yeah.
There's only one. Oh, okay. You have fun. Because I have a landline. Woo.
Yes.
And the phone in here is muted, but, you know, sometimes it's good to have just in case.
Yeah. Little almost horns on the building.
Yes. Shaping up nicely. Now you get to do more roofing, huh?
Yes, a little bit at least. I see what's going on here. Okay.
Aha.
And I flip it back over to this side because it wants me to do something weird. Okay. Oh, that is kind of weird. Ooh, okay. Or at least it feels weird. I did it in a different way than they were prescribing because why would I attach it this way?
Yeah. Putting it directly on and then securing
Yeah.
it.
Then this clicks on to the bar right here, provided I can actually see what I'm doing. I think that clicked.
Yep, it did.
I think that's that step of the build, so go over like this. That looks about right, I think.
Yes.
So then this gets attached.
Like such.
Yes.
Yay, it worked.
Yes. And then we get to stand this up because I have detailing to do.
Yes. Hold on. So quickly throw on your umbrellas. Parasols. There we go. There we go.
All right. I turn this around so I can see what it is
We do.
that I'm doing. Okay, that's there, that's there. Okay, the parasols are already in place then.
Yep.
And now it comes to the lanterns, which are
Pretty strong.
pre-assembled, thanks to Dude. Thank you, CD.
You're welcome. So a smaller one with 4 goes up the bottom.
Yes. My issue was spotting where the
Hook
hook was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. And then go from here to. Uh-oh, I forgot to put in a hook.
Goes on
No,
the side or
Not that color.
the red one?
No, I think it's the red one.
That would make sense. There you go.
Thank you. There we go.
Jiggle.
I'm wondering where that goes, so we'll figure that out in a minute.
Might have been an extra.
Might have been an extra, but you know me.
Yeah. That covers up the lantern.
It helps lock in the top end of the lanterns. So then, oh, that's why that felt off center to me. And now, I go back as dude showing that off and double check.
Ta-da! We have the main portion of our temple slash castle. Pretty sure it's supposed to be temple.
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Kami's paranoid and double checks things.
Yes.
But nothing wrong with that, to be honest. It's better safe than sorry.
Yeah, to be extra sure that I did not miss something, which I may have actually. No,
Yep.
That's that piece. So
we still have these extra from the first bag, so
yes,
it happens.
Just going like that 4x2
So,
flat. Just
if I could have the instructions, please, so I can start on the front stage.
yes. So we set these aside for being extras, and then I pull out bag 6
Yes.
and start sorting.
Translation: Kami's gonna get extra noisy.
Noisy.
Yes.
I'll consider bag 6 might be relatively painless. We'll find out here.
Hopefully. You get trees.
I also get the tree blossoms / leaves.
Yes.
Noise.
Yeah. Now this front portion is also the display for the blind bags they do. So, or blind boxes for the different figures. Which is the one thing making me go, maybe. Put down the racing stripes. Racing stripe. Oh. As you may notice, this part of the build is simple. It's just very long. Because again, it's designed for the blind bag boxes, whatever.
Yes. The physical gotcha.
Yes. To the brick set of a gotcha game. So
Yes.
yay. Now pull that down for a second because I'm essentially mirroring this portion.
These pieces are pretty. They're little clear flowers
Yes.
in pink.
Go. this back over.
All right. What seems to be the problem?
What did I do wrong? As I double check back.
Pardon.
I double check things real quick, going 1 by 4, 1 by 8, 1 by 8.
As a quick distraction for the folks while we're figuring stuff out, wonder if this will be a lotus flower. Seems plausible.
Aha! I see where the mistake was made.
Ah.
So this one single piece goes in.
Ah.
Which then adjusts everything over. It's easy to miss one little tiny piece. Because this side is supposed to be capped, as it were.
Ah.
Okay, I feel better. Now to put something cute in place. Little, like, cat statues.
Yes. To be the lions, essentially, that you see at the entrance of various places.
True. We have a rail. So you go here. We have this goes on the end here and on the end here. Like such from the back of it. Front of it. I know, riveting at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay, this goes on towards this side, going over of a 1 by 6 piece here.
Ah. Does make for an interesting courtyard.
Yes. And there's... I'm not exactly sure what is going to be done here in a minute. Ah, I see. I get to 1 and 2. Yeah, there's going to be something that adjusts. I just don't know what. I have that backwards. How dare I?
Ah.
This fits under railing.
Aha.
Not sure what else it does, but it fits in the railing, technically. So it is there. Oh, I see. That's a stop it. There's no portion for it to slide past there. Now. Okay, can go to the next step, which does another odd railing. Again, I have no idea where this is going.
Yeah.
I know it goes there and can stop there.
Okay.
Again, not sure why. But with that said,
But it does go opposite corner of the...
yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Indeed. This goes here. Goes here on the overlap. We'll see in a second what it does.
Yes.
Because now I get to build a contraption,
Ah.
as it were. So we pull you a little further out. So start with 2 of these and a peg. Bar. Okay, then we need 2 spacers. Looking like that. And it gets 1 gear. That I'm trying to put on sideways.
Oops.
Yeah. And I take 2 more of these. Combine them. Goes over. It's supposed to have that overlap. Oh, odd step. It's easier if it's done while it's off. Those go on, and then these, what would be rail pieces, just overlap. Like such.
Nice.
Now I put this back on. So, a nice little handle. And this goes over here.
Aha.
Depending on spacing. So yes,
Neat.
it's not the most stable button. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'll see when it's all done.
I know that you get to do a similar one in a
Yes,
minute.
I get to build another.
Because I'm seeing a lot of the same pieces.
And I get to just set this right in the track. In the track. In the track. Come on. Stop fighting. Got snug. Okay, it's in the track. So, you stay in the track. Start off very similar with those two. And now we take the longer and we put the gear directly on this one. And we need I'm double checking right now. Oh, there is no spacer. That one has a little slack, but I don't know. I just follow the directions they give me. It's not a lot of slack either, though. So when it's fully built here in a sec, I don't think it will cause much headache.
Yeah.
Just put the smooth round plate on the knob, essentially. And then this one, nope. I almost messed up.
Happens.
Yep. Got ahead of myself. I was more worried about the mechanics. For good reason.
Nice.
Yes.
I don't know entirely what they're going for yet with that, but...
This does get used. There we go. It goes right over one. So that just sits there. And then Kami gets to figure out what it does.
Yes, apparently.
Yay! So, here is a base.
Yes.
You will need these two.
Okay.
Right away. Two.
Yep. Okay.
So Kami builds the wall. Oh.
Pardon. So, both of these. You gotta love these multi-step steps. This is all step 97.
Yeah.
But we're getting towards the end.
Oh, yes.
One by 8, 1 by 10.
This has a display, essentially foam board. That I'm could be using to take the thumbnail with.
Aha.
In the meantime, see if I can set that up and show it off real quick. All said and done, this bit of foam board is what it sits on and has a background for. Oh, there we go.
I did that wrong.
Steal this momentarily.
How dare you?
I know.
It's like I needed that, like, immediately.
Oh, darn. This is not playing nicely. So, slight idea of what it looks like. It just doesn't want to be lifted that way. Because the back has fallen off. It's meant to be flat on the table, funny thing.
Yes.
And not lifted.
All those pieces went wrong. There we go.
It happens. But in the meantime, display, but trying to make it so it's not right in your way either.
There we are.
So close. There we go. That's a little more aligned. Hold on. I had a better viewpoint from my angle.
Yep.
So where you're looking that way, I'm looking that way.
Yep.
Ooh, a movable wall.
Yes.
That one.
Whee.
You pop off. So that's only a lot more stable and makes a lot more sense. Not sure why it's a movable wall, but it is. Oh, it's a gate.
That being said,
Doesn't
it
open
doesn't
much.
open much at all.
No, I don't know. We'll see. It has a little bit of movement. That makes it neat.
Yes. More of these multi-step steps. I need to do step 98 in a moment here, but I already have the stuff for step 99, which is not going to get in the way.
It's fun when you keep wanting to drift to the next step.
Yeah.
Because dealing with a lot of color red.
Yes.
So that starts making your eyes want to drift to something else.
Yep. Why are you not correct?
Want me to double check? I had that same issue earlier. Hand me the book, actually, and I'll... This one is the wrong size.
Huh.
Because you need a 12. Let me guess, you don't have a 12.
The 12 I thought was in here.
Aha! So we know where the minor mistake is.
Okay. Do I need to break this wall?
Yes. Just double check things before I... Okay. That was a minor. I have that backwards, don't I? Yep. Hold on. Scoot, scoot.
There we are. And we still have the
Now we can try that
hole
again.
that doesn't open much thing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, that doesn't change much. It's just gonna... Anyway, here's your...
thank you.
That was amazingly easy to switch
Mess
out
up.
the 10 for the 12.
Let's see. That was the...
Now you have it right. Yeah, that was amazingly easy to... Oopsie,
Yep.
that one.
Now we fit this in here. Dang it. Then I goofed again.
Oh no. How'd you goof?
Because I'm looking at this and going, I shouldn't have that extra spot.
Can I see real quick? Because that might not have been your goof. Sorry,
I shouldn't have an extra spot there. Aren't these pretty?
Yes. Oh, yeah, it's a very minor goof, as it were. Yeah, you have one over, one too many, and because it was a sliding track, it slid on you when you put the front portion on.
That would be why. Okay, so now to resume step 99 now that I've done step 98.
Another piece that would need lit up.
Yes. That is very difficult to tell where this is supposed to be.
Yeah.
I assume it's 2 spaces from the...
That's what it appears to be.
That's what the other one is, so I'm assuming...
Yep.
There we are. I get to make a tree.
2 trees.
2 trees. Which I'm going to attempt to do simultaneously because it would be easier to
Go step by step.
go step by step. And it's a lot easier for me to do this myself,
Yeah.
as provided I can actually find the pieces I need. Where on earth? There.
Yeah, nice part. These aren't mirrored or anything. It's literally identical trees.
The long arm, the short arm, the long arm, short arm.
Let's move this.
Looking at these at the moment.
There we go. Now you can work better on camera.
Thank you. Let's see. One, 2, 3, 4.
So now we get into the bonsai portion of the build.
Yes. And as many steps as this will be, it'll be worth it in the end.
Yes. But again, it's details. It's always the details that are
Yes.
slowest, quote unquote.
Yes. Very true. Okay, that's why that's great. Okay. It took me a moment to realize why the pieces were grayed out.
Ah.
So that's always a fun, huh?
Yeah.
Moment. It's the, did I miss something? No.
Just paranoid.
Because I know me. And I know I can miss steps. And I know I can accidentally drift off camera again.
I'm good at that, so.
Come on.
It's odd how hard those can be to put pieces on.
Yeah.
Those little branches.
Mm-hmm. Try a different angle. There it
you
goes.
go.
These guys. So far.
Very nice. Just that leg.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, don't get caught up in the in the moment there. Need the
Next branch.
next big branch again. This is where the
corner piece
should come in. I did a silly with the previous piece.
Ow. Oops.
I was just off by one. Ah! And then the tree explodes.
Yeah, it did the same to me, actually. When I went to... So yeah, this locks in the leaf.
There we go. And that should hold a couple of branches on much more securely.
There we go. These are big trees.
Yeah, they're pretty big trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is most of the last step.
Yeah,
it's
this
just
is
the trees.
this is most of the last bag, and so thank you for your patience, folks.
Yes.
As I'm going like, okay, little details, one after the other.
Kind of like trying to put all the little frogs on the Lego bonsai tree.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful, but it takes a minute.
Yeah. this branch. Show that. Ah!
Don't do that.
That's generally the aim for me, is not to do that. Okay. Whew. A lot of small pieces going in here.
Yes. And another branch.
Yes. So they're, as large as these trees are, they're kind of making them somewhat flat for what they are.
Yeah.
But then let's see. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is one of those steps that it takes as long as it takes.
Yep. Wish it would go fast. Oh, trust me, we do wish it would go faster. But leave them on their back.
That might be the idea, but there we go. Tree intensifies.
Yes.
And then placing them.
Yes.
But just to show, like, there's
A lot more to go.
There's more. But wait, there's more.
If you call now, we'll throw in a slap chop. You can just slap all your problems away.
Okay. Had to double check a piece there. Because another thing with the trees is brown and pink and brown and pink and brown and pink and
Hot pink.
yeah. One, two. So where do you connect? Up here, it looks like. Which is tricky to spot when at a certain angle in the book.
Yeah.
That goes in here.
I want to know who the sadistic bonsai gardener was to,
I know, right?
make it so the back of the trees are meh, but the front is overly complex. And it randomly curses people.
No, that's just me. No.
No.
There we go. That started coming apart on me. Let's see here. This locks in. The moment I got that set in place, it came off again.
Yeah.
And it does the same with the other tree as well.
Let us nudge to make sure.
And there's another leaf, essentially. I will say I appreciate that the leaves are kind of staggered.
True.
In terms of where they are in the build. Instead of having to make 20 of them at once.
In some ways that's nice because it makes it quicker, but it also makes it, if your eye catches the pattern.
Yeah. Go. 111. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2.
Pile, it is finally shrinking.
Yep, it's getting there. It's taking a few, but it's getting there. Drops in here, I think.
Makes sense.
It does. I'm just going, I think it goes in there. And this entire step here is about locking things in place. And then capping off a side of that. Sneak. Dang it. Come on. The tricky part sometimes is supporting this. There, so it goes in.
Kami in no way is over-exaggerating how
Tricky that is.
but that really does not want to go in place. Whew. That did fight.
Yes. As I take a gander, okay, I think that's what they want. Forgot to double up on that since...
Oops. Oh well, it didn't have to take apart anything.
No. This goes back here, so it becomes a little more 3D now.
That's good.
And then this drops in there.
is easy to knock off.
It's very easy to knock off.
Almost done. 4 more leaves.
Whew. Okay. Oh, come on. That goes here. This piece locks the other one in. Obviously needed.
Yes. Kill the pieces, run away.
As dude helps out for a moment there.
Yeah. Just so Kami doesn't yell at it. No, that is not actually Kami's style to yell at things.
And there I yelled at a thing.
I wouldn't call that yelling.
Yeah, I know. I'm making a joke because I've been very
Yes.
focused and therefore a little quiet.
The final leaves.
The final leaves. That goes up here, I think. No?
Where your thumb is? Or not your thumb, your pointer finger.
I'm looking at that and I'm going, there's supposed to be...
Can I see for a sec? I think I see what might have happened. But
Did I miss a step somewhere? I did miss a step.
Upside, that was a very easy step to backtrack to.
Yes.
And yeah, that...
I don't think that stabilizes things much, too much, but...
There we go, now that one's fully in place. It helps though.
It helps, but...
And are they done?
I believe they are done.
They're done. I take a tree, I plant a tree.
I take a tree. I plant a tree.
Okay.
And this goes in front of everything else that we've done.
Yes. So, just...
Waha.
Then connect here and here. And now we pull it this way. Ta-da!
Woo! And then you can place the little figures wherever you would like to place
Yes.
them. Hooray! It is done.
So I do this somewhat blind. There we go.
Yeah.
And then we have nice front pillars. I knocked her sword out of her hand.
Oops.
This is why you shouldn't be trying to adjust things when you can't actually look at them right. I took the whole base with
Yeah,
you.
you did.
How dare you? Anyway, so I quickly fix that. That's off one.
You get
I'll
the
fix it in a
general
minute.
idea of
Yes.
the build.
It was never meant to be like this. Ah, I see. You can have characters on there and
Yes.
adjust them in comparison to. Anyway, so thank you for joining us for this 2-part larger build. And we hope you have a good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye.